It's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Missouri State Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Blue Hens ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Harris. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Bears heading quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Out wide right, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Delaware!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So here comes the Bear offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's got his man across the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing. find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. The extra point here would tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Blue Hens offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. They'll start on the ground with people. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. He's got it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Keeps it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man, knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to People. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. Drives inside. Sees some running room. Smashes through the tackle. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. On the return, it's Sampson. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Throws it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Taking the field down, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Rush right in his face. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
2nd and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's changing the play. The run inside. It's Peoples. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes! They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Gardner. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Blue Hens, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. It's Porter.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun. Rolls right. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play.
He's going for the goal line. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the third.
And he's in. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Young. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now on the counter. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Bears want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Left side is Harris. Breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this This offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got him on the RPO. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Wants to throw it. They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Delaware. Stealing a score on special teams. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. He'll bring it out. It's Young. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On the move, he fires. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. The 20, the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
Run in the red zone, it's Davis. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Slams ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Blue Hens sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Across the 35. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
When you talk about big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Right side, it's Graves. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Delaware. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Ready to try the point after. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They march 72 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Deep in the end zone, it's Young. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like the...
Gonna take a shot. Goes high to Pope, and he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. He's past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Blue Hens just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. They'll run the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Peoples. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. They'll try to snap it quickly. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 97, set to advance on the football.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 14 team, the UCF Knights.
And the Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Blue Hens head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff for Peoples. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Graves. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Back to throw, it's Gardner. And that is incomplete. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Hits inside. It's Green. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. I send the tight end in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The RPO got him. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here's a give to Peoples. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Bear offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Look out! And it's a sack.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Third and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on third and long and get tackled, then run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT, it's kind of like a punt.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, here on the Blue Hens sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Peoples one more time. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Moves the pocket. It's Gardner. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Porter. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And you're seeing on this drive, man, a big part of the reason why they've got the lead. Like, they've been so good on these third downs. Another third down conversion where they dial up the right play at the right time to move the sticks.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Porter. Sweet cut there. He's past the sticks. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, it's Porter. They've got him corralled.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. Had to force that one.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. On the run, it's Green. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And I love this defense understanding situation. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Gardner. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Handoff for People. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Peoples again. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's what the offense, 2-year guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Gardner. Touchdown, Delaware! Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So just a short drive was needed, covering 21 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From deep, it's Young. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing, and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Oh, pressure's coming. Buying some time. Quarterback's got the first. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Quick give. It's Green. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Here's Peoples one more time. Turning it on. The 50. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Dave is showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been...
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Running inside, it's Porter. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Hey, he's had a great day all day today, and not a surprise why they've continued to feature him, and you've seen him make big plays. And down the stretch, we expect more of the same, don't we, guys? Like, up with the lead, ground game keeps that clock moving. You don't want to stop that thing. That clock is your friend. This defense better find some answers quick.